Okay, my name is Jennifer Couch. I'm from Hyman Elementary in Knott County. Here's two students, Riley Dyer and Haley Sloan. They are 8th graders. And just looking at the classroom when I walked in, and every single classroom, it is like it's back in the 50s. And it's funny because after I started doing all this and we wrote our grant, I see on Facebook this video of a guy. He is talking about how classrooms have not changed since back in the 50s. And it's still the same thing over and over and over. It's still the plain desk. And you can see here that I started in 1950 and it was just a coincidence. They're still the same desks over and over. And up in the 2000s, you can see there's groups starting to formulate, but it's still the same desk. Still the same hard chairs that the students are always sitting on. And there's no really flexible seating for them. So my grant is all about trying to get the students more engaged. We actually have, which I'll let the kids tell you more about it, but we have a lot of stuff in there already right now, but we don't have half of what we need in there. And it was all student choice. The students were on Google and they love it. They're like my little bargain shoppers and I absolutely adore it. So they were my little guinea pigs of the bunch to actually go on there and find everything on Google. And I'm going to let them talk to you about it for a little bit.
When Miss Couch first learned that we got our grant accepted, we found out some problems that we could solve, like what we would do if someone had lice, like we would use lice spray and spray on the couch and stuff. And so we all agreed with like the problems and like how we would fix them.
Another thing we did with this, like what she said, like bargain shopping, we all went online and we all looked at a whole bunch of furniture that would be really neat that all the kids would like and enjoy. So we all like agreed on cool furniture.
And I try to always have positivity in my classroom every single day, whether it is us taking dry erase markers and writing on the desk. We'll write emojis for the next class to come in. We'll write inspirational quotes, just anything like that to really get the kids into it. Since we've had this furniture for 2 weeks now, 2 or 3 weeks, and I can already tell a big difference from when we didn't have it. And the students, they'll come in on time, they're always prepared, and they're always, as soon as I give them instructions, they're always like, hey, can we go on back here? They know their procedures and the rules right off the bat, and they made them for themselves. It was all student choice, all student rules were this. It was basically, I literally let them have the classroom for 2 days and said, here, what do we want? You all make the rules, it's all up to you all. Some other things we got that we didn't, I had them on the grant, but lucky us, we did not have to buy them. We went through, what was it called, Limeades for Learning, and I was wanting to get those big chairs with the exercise balls in them. Well, actually those got funded without us even buying them with our grant. So we have this extra money that we have to spend, and we're so excited about it because now we get even more rugs and more mushroom chairs and stuff like that, more bean bags. So we got 10 of those in our classroom. And I have never seen the kids so excited about those in my life. I can already tell one specific child that is like that their best friend. It was to the point where they wouldn't turn anything in. Since we got those chairs, it is nothing but engaging, and they answer questions. They're always, I mean, it's to the point where I have to say, okay, you got to raise your hand from now on out because you're answering everything and you have to give these other people a chance. Also, another thing, and she did hers, wasn't it you? Yeah, okay. So she did it. It was the bouncy bands. She got them through her grant. Well, our special ed teacher, she came to me and she was like, well, these bouncy bands, they're really, really cool. Well, I looked at them and they were like $15 for the cheapest one. And I said, well, we probably don't have that money because I didn't know we were going to get the chairs at that time. So I went to Walmart and got exercise bands, and it's the same exact thing. You just have to have somebody really strong time and clip the ends, but the kids love them. I have 3 of them right now, and it was $10 for 3, and I mean, you can see their feet like bouncing up and down. They'll slide them up and down, and they absolutely love them, and it kind of takes away from all the distraction like tapping and with your pencil and everything, because that drives me insane. So all of this stuff is, I mean, we have so much in this room, and the kids say it's their favorite room now, and I'm sure it's not because of me, but because of all of this. But they know it's theirs, and they have ownership of it, and that's really the positive note on this, is they're taking their own ownership. It's their money that they're spending, not mine. So, do you all have any questions for us? You can get them for your chair or the desk, and they go on the front, and it's literally just like a band, like a rubber band, but it's thick, and they can just play with it with their feet. They just bounce with their feet, and it kind of helps me too. I'm not gonna lie, I've used them before too, just like the exercise balls. When the kids aren't in the classroom after school, I'm always sitting on one trying to do my work, and it really does help you focus. So, any other questions?
So do you have seats for everyone, or does a student have a certain grade to be able to sit in the seats?
It's all student choice. They get to choose where they sit. And we actually, I forgot to mention this, we have lap desks ordered, because the regular desk, I have 26 in my room. And it's to the point where we can barely move. We have them in groups, and we can really barely move. So I'm going to take probably 9 or 10 of those out and leave the rest of them, especially with the big chairs, and because some of them don't like the chairs, some of them don't like any of it. They just sit there on their own desk in their own chairs. So but yeah, it's all student choice, and they know if they act up or they're not getting the grade they should be, they'll have to come to me, and I try to pull them to a specific spot. But yeah, it's all student choice on that. Any other questions? All right, thank you.